Hi everyone, welcome to the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel. I hope you're healthy and doing well. On this channel, we cover the news, facts, and sentiments about the crypto asset class. We also interview many of the folks who are investing and building in the market. Recently, I interviewed Mark Yusko of Morgan Creek Capital, Binance CEO CZ. I will be interviewing this week Rain Financial co-founder. Rain is the first licensed crypto exchange in the Middle East. Next week, I will be interviewing Hex Trust CEO. They provide enterprise-grade custody solutions for digital assets. So a lot of great interviews coming up. So if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button. Guys, I always tell you to watch what the big money is doing in the crypto market. It tells a very different story than what's reflected in the market price right now, because they are putting in millions of dollars. A lot of hedge funds, investment firms, a lot of big players like Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, and so on and so forth are getting involved. So here we have news that VC firm Andreessen Horowitz targets $450 million for second crypto fund. So this is their second fund. The first fund was $300 million, and they are one of the most well-known venture firms in Silicon Valley. The name of the firm is a16z, launched a crypto fund of over $300 million in 2018. So this second one is even higher, guys, at $450 million. So citing two sources with the knowledge, Financial Times says a16z has yet to close the fund, but may do so soon. The size of the fund is not capped. So interesting details coming out here. And if you go to Andreessen Horowitz's website and you look at their portfolio, they invest in multiple sectors. So I want you guys to really think about this. Bio, crypto, consumer, enterprise. So they are not specific to crypto. They invest in companies like Facebook. Like if you notice what's in their portfolio, Groupon, Pinterest, Zynga, many others. And when you look at their crypto portfolio, they have Anchorage, they have Coinbase, and many others. So they recognize the value, the potential return on investment here from cryptocurrencies. That's why they've added it to their portfolio. And they're investing in the companies and, of course, the digital assets themselves. Guys, do you see what is taking place here? The millions of dollars being put here to invest in the infrastructure of the market and the assets themselves. They would not be putting their money into this if they didn't see a future, if they didn't see the maturation of this market and how it would take off. It is the new disruptive technology and asset class, guys. So I'm certainly bullish on crypto, as you all know, and we are on the side of smart money where they're getting in now. And now's the accumulation phase, right? Buy low and sell high, of course, and the masses are not in yet. We are very small, so keep that in mind. Now, we also have news here. Atomic Loans raises $2.4 million, 2.45, excuse me, to build a decentralized lending protocol for Bitcoin. So we're seeing a lot of investments, mergers, acquisitions, and building of different on-ramps and services and solutions. This is a great sign. So Atomic Loans once again raised the $2.4 million seed round led by Initialized Capital with participation from Consensus, Morgan Creek Digital, and Bison's Trials Joe Laulus, if I say that right, and Aaron Henshaw. So Morgan Creek Digital, that is, of course, Mark Yusko, who I just interviewed, as mentioned. So check out that interview if you haven't yet. And the startup provides DeFi lending. DeFi is going to be so huge, guys. That stands for decentralized finance experience, lending experience for BTC holders. Users can lock BTC in an on-chain escrow and take out DAI or USDC loans or lend out their DAI to earn interest. The borrowing feature of the protocol is now open to the public, while the lending side is still in the beta test. It's still being beta tested. So look at, once again, who's investing in these companies. Why? To some people, this is, crypto is a fake internet money, Bitcoin's a scam, Ponzi scheme. Some folks have called it rat poison and all that, right? But yet, follow the money. It's not what they say, guys. It's what they do. Watch the money. I can't emphasize that even any further. It's so important, guys, because this is the age-old trick that's being played by smart money and big money, where they put out a narrative, but they do the opposite, right? And we saw JP Morgan do it. where they trashed Bitcoin, Jamie Dimon, the CEO, and yet they were building their own crypto, JPM coin, in the background. Of course they were. They are trying to make as much money as possible. They know people will FOMO. The masses will come in and say, oh, yeah, I want it now, right? But previously they were trashing it to try to get people not to pay attention, ignore it. It's a scam. So that is the trick, the smoke and mirrors move, guys. So follow the money, watch the money. So important. Now, some interesting information here. Bitcoin will follow Ethereum and move to proof of stake, says Bitcoin Suisse founder. Interesting. I don't know about this. You guys know that Ethereum is moving away from proof of work to proof of stake. Bitcoin is, of course, on proof of work. So Niklas Nikolajsen, the founder of Swiss crypto broker Bitcoin Suisse, predicts that Bitcoin will move to proof of stake once the Ethereum network has proved the algorithm's success. So I guess he's saying if Ethereum moves to proof of stake and it's successful, Bitcoin could do that. Possible, once all the Bitcoin has been mined, I think that might be ideal. We'll have to wait and see. So Bitcoin's current proof of work consensus algorithm, the pioneering concept, which in fact pre-existed Bitcoin, but has since come to be indissociable from the cryptocurrency, will probably change in the future, he said. In outtakes from an interview conducted for a German TV documentary recorded back in October 2019 but uploaded on April 6, he said the following. Bitcoin's move to proof of stake is not planned, but the second largest cryptocurrency, Ether, will move to a proof of stake concept that demands vastly less electricity already in a few months. I'm sure once the technology is proven that Bitcoin will adapt it as well. Interesting take here. We'll have to see. It's certainly possible. I can't rule it out, but I don't think it's very likely. But that's just my opinion. And I certainly want Ethereum to continue moving to proof of stake. And of course, you guys know you can earn you can earn staking rewards once you have 32 Ethereum or more. So let's see what the future holds there. Now, speaking of acquisitions and mergers and expansion, crypto exchange ShapeShift acquires non-custodial crypto wallet Portis. It's an undisclosed sum, so we don't know what they paid for it, but Israeli media outlet Globes reported the news on Tuesday, saying that Portis will open a new office in Tel Aviv, which will be operated by ShapeShift. Upon the deal's completion, Portis' 4 employees will shift to the new office per the report. Once again, we don't know the amount they paid for it. The Portis wallet has been integrated into ShapeShift's platform since November 2019. ShapeShift CEO Eric Voorhees told Globes that acquiring Portis is a natural next step. So we are seeing, once again, and this is healthy and important for the crypto market, and you as a crypto investor should want to see news like this, that these companies are investing, they're acquiring, they're partnering, they're buying, they're expanding, showing that they're laying the groundwork for the growth and maturation of the market. And this is some interesting news, guys. This crypto entrepreneur just had a $20,000 human IPO on Ethereum. Now, I'm bullish. I diversify. I hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tezos, and others. So this is great news as an Ethereum holder. Adoption in any way possible. So crypto entrepreneur Alex Masmej has sold $20,000 worth of personal tokens on the Ethereum network to fund his next venture. Holders of Alex, this is interesting, will collectively receive 15% of Masmej's income in the next 3 years and will be able to trade those tokens on Uniswap. Wow, guys. So tokenizing a person, that is very, very interesting. According to Masmej, the model of the personal tokens will grow considerably in the near future as people are impacted by the virus and look for new ways to raise funds. Wow, guys, maybe I should try to tokenize myself or my channel or something. It's very, very interesting. And this is what I've been talking about for years. Token economy. Everything will be tokenized. We recently had talked about, since going back to last year, that NBA player Spencer Dinwiddie did something groundbreaking where he's looking to tokenize his NBA contract. Now, I think that's probably on hold because the NBA and all sporting events are shut down. But it's an interesting concept that you can invest in that player and his contract, that, if he plays really great, he gets a higher contract and you get a cut of that, the value of the respective tokens. guys, the possibilities are really, really interesting here. And I'm glad to see Ethereum being used. I personally wouldn't invest in this guy. I don't know who he is. I would, if Warren Buffett did it to himself, maybe not maybe Warren Buffett because he's older in age now, but maybe Mark Zuckerberg, right? Definitely Elon Musk. Like, people who you see they have potential for growth and they come up with new ideas and their net worth goes up. That's something I would invest in an Elon token for sure. I would love to hear what you guys think, but it's nevertheless an interesting concept here, guys. Now, China. China's all in on crypto and blockchain. We know about the digital yuan. They're trying to build. The US is looking to beat them to it and to build their digital dollar. It is certainly a power race here for global currency or digital. First to have a digital currency, and the U.S. has the U.S. dollar is the reserve, the world reserve currency. So they don't want to lose that. And if China beats them to it, we could see, China usurp the US dollar, guys. So inside China's plan to power global blockchain adoption. And this kind of goes into the news we had talked about, yesterday a bit, but let me give you some more details. Led by the State Information Center, the Blockchain Service Network, BSN, is poised to launch for domestic commercial use Wednesday and globally on April 25th. If it works as envisioned, the company's software developers will be able to plug into the BSN and build blockchain-based applications as easily as assembling Lego sets. Wow, guys. It is going to be so easy now to build your own blockchain, to issue tokens. If you recall, I did a video, on 2 days ago, where I showed you guys the video of Securitize, which helps companies and people to tokenize things. They're leveraging Tezos now. They're leveraging Ethereum for the most part, but then they added Tezos, where, the click of a button, you can issue tokens from your company or whatever it is. It is becoming so simple. And likewise, to build a blockchain for different use cases is going to become so easy, guys. And the blockchain is really the highway, and crypto's leading the charge, right? The blockchain came about because of crypto, and it's only going to further bolster crypto, where people will understand the concept of blockchain and accept crypto further. The masses, I mean, right? You and I get it, but these things are really going to just lay the foundation, and we also see the governments are on board, big money. They're putting millions and millions into it. I know people are going to say, but the price will come. Understand market cycles, understand regulations, understand we are in a pandemic right now. Like, that's why I push back my timeline on a possible bull run, because we have a recession and on top of that a pandemic. So there's fear across the board. People are not necessarily interested in crypto and investing at this. Guys, what do you think? Leave